Hello folks, this is the Roaming Casual back again today, this time with Slay the Spire. This is a card-based roguelike we're going to be trying out today. Standard. So I have two characters unlocked, the Ironclad, which you start out with, and the Silent, that you unlock by playing the Ironclad. I haven't actually played the Silent yet. So let's start with her and see how she does. It looks like she starts out with a little bit less hit points, so she's probably a little tougher to play. Let's get some more max hit points. Alright, so we can start in either of these two spots, and each of those has an enemy that we'll have to fight or a group of enemies. Let's start out over here. Yeah, go this way. Alright, so as you can see, there's an icon over the enemy's head that tells us what he's gonna do. I believe that's the buff icon, so we don't need to worry about defending. Strike, strike, and strike, and we end turn. Okay, he performed a ritual where he will gain 3 strength at the end of the turn. And he's going to attack us for 6. So we're going to defend. Can neutralize for free. So now he's only going to hit us for 4, so we don't need to keep blocking. We could strike instead and end turn. Okay, so he hits us for 4, but we block for 5, so we don't actually take damage. And now he's going to hit us for 9. We could hit him for 18 total, but that wouldn't take him out, so we'll have to block twice and attack once. And his strength went up again. We can use Survivor for 8 block. And we need to get rid of a card, so we'll get rid of one of the strikes. And we will neutralize, which brings him down to 9. Defend, and strike. So if we get 2 strikes, should be able to take him out next turn. And we did. There we go. So we get some gold, and we can add a card to our deck. Let's go with the sneaky strike. Alright, so we can fight another monster, or we can go to an unknown. And these can be fights. These can also be merchants, or little story sections. In this case, it's a monster. Well, 2 monsters. Alright, so we're going to be attacked for 5, and they're going to put some sort of status effect on us. So we'll defend for 5. We'll try this sneaky strike. Actually, let's do it on the slime, so we only have 1 enemy to worry about. And he licks us, so we're weakened. We deal 25% less damage for 1 turn. Alright, we're going to block. Neutralize. And strike. Because we're now strong enough to defend against that. Although, might as well defend. It's the only other thing we can do. Alright, so he wants to hit us for 7. We'll go with Survivor again. And Sneaky Strike. And because we discarded a card, we got back 2 energy, so now we can also strike twice. Almost got him. And we've been slimed. Alright, but we should be able to take him out with 1 hit. There we go. We get some gold, we get a regen potion. And we can add another card to our deck. Attack blade, apply 4 poison and 2 weak to all enemies. Let's go with the crippling cloud. That sounds like a good sort of starting attack for groups. Alright, Survivor it is. And we will discard Sneaky Strike because we're not going to have the energy to use it. And we'll defend and strike. And he's going to hit us for 7. Now if we Crippling Cloud, he'll be weakened, so he'll do a little bit less damage. And he'll be poisoned for 4. It looks like 1 defend will cover us. Alright. So we'll neutralize. And then strike. And then we can do 2 defense. It's not going to do us any good because he's not attacking. Instead he's going to bellow, which will increase his strength. Alright, so he's going to attack us for 7. We can't block all of it, but we can block some. And we'll Sneaky Strike. Alright, so let's Survivor, so we get 8 block. And we'll discard Sneaky Strike again. Defend for another 5, and then strike it for 6 damage, except we only actually did 1. Oh, he decided to armor up this time. We'll neutralize and weaken him a little bit. Strike twice, and then defend. And neutralize again to get rid of some of the armor. And there we go. So we got some gold, we got a weak potion. And we can add another card. It says X strength. Deal 8 damage, next turn gain an energy. And it's Flying Knee. Alright, we're being attacked for 6. Survivor, which will cover that. And then I'm going to get rid of Strike, because I'm going to do the Crippling Cloud for both enemies. And Poisoning Mushrooms. Alright, so we're being attacked for 10 total. Can neutralize for free. Can deal 8 damage. It's not going to take either of them out. We'll defend. That'd be 12 damage. We haven't discarded anything though. Alright, next. Alright, so we took 4. And nobody's attacking us this time. So this one's 4 and this one's at 21. So let's attack this one. And we can sneaky strike this one. Now it's attacking us for 13. Neutralize. So now it's 10. Survivor, and we will discard one of the defends. Defend, and then strike. Another new card. Take Flying Knee again. And we have another monster. Not a lot of choices on this path. Alright, so he's gonna hit us for 16. Let's see. Clone. Alright, so now we'll get hit for 4. He's gonna hit us for 8. We can block all of it. And Flying Knee. Ah, we've been slimed. And he's back to hitting us for 16 again. Defend. Defend. Got 2 left. And the status effects actually end up in our hand. So they take the place of other more useful cards. Now there are 2 of them. Okay. Discard a card. Defend. That won't quite cover all of it. This way we get some damage in. Alright, so neither of them are attacking us. Take that one out. Ah, we can play those to get them out of our hand. Cool. Can I discard one of those? I can, but it doesn't get rid of it. That figures. Can neutralize. Looks like we should be able to take it out. There we go. Quick slash, sure. Alright, we're doing pretty good health-wise, so we don't need to rest right now. Until it turns out that I was very wrong, but... Let's see, we can upgrade a card. I feel like we use neutralize a lot. It being free really helps. So it'll do an extra damage and apply 2 weak instead of 1. So we can go to the unknown, or we can fight someone. Oh, there's another rest spot right after it too. Alright, so we got an event. The lab. You find yourself in a room filled with racks of test tubes, beakers, flasks, forceps, pinch clamps, stirring rods, tongs, goggles, funnels, pipettes, cylinders, condensers, and even a rare spiral tube of glass. Why do you know the name of all these tools? It doesn't matter. You take a look around. Let's find some potions. Alright. There's a strength potion. There's a ghost in a jar. Reduces all damage taken and hit point loss to 1. And a cultist potion, which gives you a ritual. I would like a cultist potion. Okay, it won't let us drink right now. I'd like to discard that one actually for the ghost in a jar. Alright. We're back here. So, since we haven't taken any damage, we can upgrade something else. Let's go with survival this time. That'll give us some more block. And now we get a treasure. And we get some gold and Vajra. Start each combat with 1 strength. What's the other one? At the start of each combat, draw 2 additional cards. Okay. So we can fight an elite, or we can go to another fire. And it looks like both directions probably lead to more monsters. Let's try the elite, see what we get. Oh, something with lots of armor that seems to be asleep. This enemy is asleep. At the end of this turn, it will gain 8 block. Oh, that's metallicized. Alright, well, we've got our newly upgraded neutralize. And doesn't seem like it's going to attack us. So we can strike. Let's awake now. And let's see, that would do 7. This would do 13. So let's go with that one. It's stunned. It's like some kind of big hermit crab. Alright, it's gonna attack us for 13. So we'll use our newly improved survivor and defend. And get 1 hit in. It's going to hit us for 18. We don't have any defense, unfortunately. We could weaken it, although that'll cost us 2 energy. Do 9 damage and draw a card. Alright, so we do have at least some defense. And flying knee, so we have more energy next turn. Oof. Alright. I'm not quite sure what that's going to do to us, but it doesn't look like a damage attack. Of course, now all we have is defense, basically. Might as well use the energy we have. I am going to use the regen potion just to help us out a little bit. He's going to hit us for 18, and again, we don't really have any defense. Weaken him a bit. Hit him for 12. And then 6, or we could just hit him for 18, which ends up being the same either way. Alright. We've only got 1 defense. Can do 2 flying knee attacks. Sneaky strike and regular strike. There we go. So we get some money. A Maw Bank. Whenever you climb a floor, you gain 12 gold, but doesn't work if you spend any gold at a shop. Okay, and a new card. Choke, sure. Let's go with that one. Alright, we have a regular enemy. We have 2 defenses. And flying knee will do more damage than strike. And he stole our money. Alright, so we'll neutralize. Defend twice. And then crippling cloud. And he will steal more of our money. Alright, so he's defending. Choke. And blind me. Oh, he's got 1 health. Strike. Alright, we got our money back. Extra money. An attack potion. And a new card. Ooh, dash. That sounds good. It's gonna hit us for 12. So we block and we do damage. We can also neutralize. Alright, so we don't need to block again. So instead we'll flying knee so we have more energy next turn. He's attacking us for 5. There we go. And a new card. Choke attack was actually pretty good. Alright, our unknown ended up being another fight. Let's see. Neutralize. Defend twice. And blind knee. He's attacking us for 6. We'll use Survivor. And we'll discard... Oh, I probably should have used dash. Oh well. It's fine. We'll attack 3 times with these. It's only got 13 health. Should be able to. There we go. 20. It's a strength potion. A card. The deadly poison. Alright, so we can go to an unknown or a monster fight. Let's try the unknown. You enter a corridor full of hypnotizing colored mushrooms. Due to your lack of specialization in mycology, you're unable to identify the specimens. You want to escape, but feel oddly compelled to eat a mushroom. You can either stomp and anger the mushrooms, or heal for 19 hit points and become cursed parasite. I guess we'll heal and take the curse. You give in to the unnatural desire to eat. As you consume mushroom after mushroom, you feel yourself entering into a daze and pass out. As you awake, you feel very odd. You heal 25% of your health, but you also get infected. Okay. And we're gonna rest because we have a boss fight coming up. And here we go. What's this? A hexaghost. And its intentions are unknown, but it is not attacking. Alright, well, we'll neutralize first. We have a lot of defense. So let's choke. And strike. Oh, it's going to hit us 5 times for 6 damage. And of course now we have no defense. Why would we need defense now? Let's try to weaken it. It still says it's going to hit me 5 times for 6. I don't think that did me much good. Alright, we can quick slash or we can flying knee. I think I'll flying knee. Alright, now it's going to hit us for 4. Again, no defense. So we'll poison it some more. Flying knee it. And strike it. We're having some defense problems. Oh, we're burned. Okay, so it's going to attack us. So, survivor. What do we want to get rid of? Sneaky strike. I'm not going to be able to use that. Because the next thing I'm going to do is dash. And then defend. So I was reading that backwards. It's damage for number of times, not number of times for damage. Alright, so it's going to hit us for 6. Neutralize it. So now it's back down to 4. We're going to take 2 damage at the end of our turn. Right, so we defend. And we check. Should have done that in the other order. Oh, we got another burn. Alright, so it's not attacking us this time. So we can focus on attack. Alright, so it's going to hit us for 7 twice. So we're going to dash. And then use Survivor. Alright, so we don't have any defense. Let's poison it again. Really need to use choke first. Oh, we're gonna take 4 damage at the end of this turn, and it's gonna hit us. That's gonna be fun. Attack potion? Sure. Cost 0. Flying knee. Strike. And can we drink another potion? We can. Now we have 3 burns. It's only got 52 health left. Okay. Choke. And defend. Oh, and we can strike again. Neutralize. Dash. Strike. Alright, we defeated the ghost. Money, we add a card. Alright, every time they hit us, they'll be poisoned, assuming we don't block them. And we get a chest. A runic dome. Gain an extra energy at the start of your turn, but you can no longer see enemy intent. Oof. A busted crown. You gain an energy at the start of your turn, but future card rewards have 2 less cards to choose from. So you don't get to pick, you just get 1 option. And the first time you discard a card each turn, take 1 energy. Let's go with the hovering kite. It seems to have the fewest negatives. Alright, so we're in Act 2. And let's go this way, because it'll take us to the merchant. Okay, and we've been fully healed, so there's that to go for us. And each of them is going to attack us 5 times for 1 each. That's a lot. Well, neutralize is free. So now he's hitting us for 0. I think I'm going to ignore him then. Choke that one. And I will at least defend against some of it. Alright, so this one is still 0. This one is going to go for 5, 1 at a time, and that one's going to go for 12 all at once. Alright, well, let's choke this one again. And then Survivor. And we'll discard Parasite. Oh, we can still do one more thing. Sure, let's defend a little bit further. It won't quite get us through everything, but mostly. Alright. Envenom. So things get poisoned for touching us, and then defend. That didn't seem to actually poison them. Oh, whenever I deal unblocked damage. I thought it was when it was dealt to me. Silly me. Alright. Let's... Crippling Cloud. Not bad. And then we'll defend, since we've only got one actually doing damage. Not bad. And we will neutralize this one again. Doesn't seem to have actually neutralized it. Also, let's... Oh, I didn't quite get rid of that one. Oh well, defend. Why not? Oh, they receive 50% less attack damage because they can fly. That's a good reason. Alright. Got one attack coming in. Alright, that's one down. And one poisoned. And the poison should get him. There we go. Alright, so we got some money, we got a Thorns potion, and... footwork, sure. A monster. A chosen. Won't be able to block all of it with this, but I'm gonna go ahead and grab Envenom while we've got it. And neutralize. Alright, so he's not attacking. Alright. We've been hexed. Whenever you play a non-attack card, shuffle one dazed into your draw pile. Oof. He's still not attacking, so... Is dash considered an attack? It is. Alright, so we don't get dazed for that. Guess we'll just have to take the daze for that one. We can sneaky strike. And the poison's not considered an attack, but it kinda should be, shouldn't it? Alright, so we get money. We can add a card to our deck. Poison stab. And we can check out the merchant. See if he has anything that looks good. Noxious Flames could be good. We've also got an Hourglass. An Eternal Feather. And a Waffle. Alright, so I want the damage. And I have enough for the Waffle. Which also heals us. Okay. Thank you, merchant. And we have to go to the unknown. The nest. A long line of hooded figures can be seen entering an unassuming cathedral. Naturally, you join the line and are quickly surrounded by cultists. They ignore you as they gleefully chant and wave their weapons around. Murder, murder, murder! Caw-caw! Murder, murder, murder! Caw-caw, caw-caw! You eye a donation box. Let's see, we can smash and grab and get 99 gold. Or we can stay in the line to get a ritual dagger. Ooh, that's nice, but we lose 6 hit points. I mean, we just gained 7, so I'm willing to do that. You decide to stay in line, out of fear, to see what will happen. Eventually, you are face to face with the leader. A well-dressed cultist hands you an ornate dagger. Like the others before you, you slash your forearm and let the blood drip into a misshapen bowl. The cultists chant and holler for you. Caw-caw, caw-caw. You chant too. Why not? Alright, I have another unknown. And another story. The Mausoleum. Venturing through a series of tombs, you are faced with a large sarcophagus studded with gems in the center of a circular room. You cannot make out the writing on the coffin, however you do notice black fog sleeping out from the sides. That cannot be good. Alright, so we can obtain a relic, but there's a 50% chance we become cursed. Or we can just, nope. Well, we've already got one curse. Why not try for another? You push open the coffin. The fog dissipates harmlessly. Inside, you find the mortal remains of a decorated soldier grasping an old relic. You pilfer it and move on. A pen nib. Every 10th attack you play deals double damage. Okay. Now we can fight an elite, or we can go to a rest area. And there will be a rest area after the elite, so let's try that. And now we're fighting a book with a floating hand coming out of it, wielding a dagger. Makes sense to me. It's going to attack us, but we don't actually have any defense, unfortunately. Oh, that's definitely not going to be fatal. He has lots of health. We could envenom, but then we don't do any damage this turn. Let's choke. I'm not exactly sure how you choke a book, but okay. We'll be exhausted if we use it, so regular strike. Ouch. 2 wounds. Alright, well, we can footwork and then defend and then noxious fumes. Dash. At some point, I'm just going to have a handful of cards that say wound on them. Let's do Survivor. And get rid of Choke. Do Defend. Let's do. Well, Neutralize was pretty effective. Defend twice, so we only take 1 damage. And Sneaky Strike. Alright. Yeah, that works for me. Alright, Defend. Crippling Cloud. Slow process. Alright, so we have 3 energy. We don't have any defensive cards. And we're doing pretty good. So that would do 18. That would also do 18. That would do 14. Ouch. It's only got 6 health left. That is a lot of wounds. There we go. Alright, so we get some gold. Whenever we rest, we heal an additional 15 health. And we get a card. Let's get another Crippling Cloud. We are resting. That is the thing we are doing. So, we're back up to 57 health. And an unknown. You encounter a group of bandits wearing large red masks. Hello, pay to pass. A reasonable fee of all of your gold. I mean, sure, I don't have that much gold. Enjoy. Alright, so we've got a chest either way we go. I'm not sure going after another elite sounds like a good idea, so let's go this way. Gold and some war paint. On pickup, upgrade 2 random skills. Well, it looks like I only had... Oh, it picks the random skills. That makes sense. Alright, so now we're fighting a Centurion and a Mystic. And they're both attacking us. I've got 2 defend, which will not block everything. And I'm gonna poison the Mystic. Alright, they're both attacking us again. Alright, so one's defending and one is buffing. Alright, the poison should take care of that one now. That one has entirely too much armor now. Okay. Got one defense, which isn't a whole lot. You can poison stab. And strike. Alright, so it looks like he's got 8 health left. There we go. An explosive potion. Dagger spray. And another unknown. A merchant. Well, we don't have a whole lot of money, so yeah. Can't actually buy anything from the merchant. And we have another unknown. To fight a snake. A stecco. I guess it's a snake and a gecko. And it's not attacking us just yet. Choke. And poison. And now we're confused. Or you draw a card, randomize its cost. Oh hey, Dash is 0? Is that true? I'm all for that. Dagger spray. I can flying knee twice. Alright. It's not the worst status effect ever. Okay, now it's a little bit worse. Now everything is 3. Quick slash. At least defend a little bit. Alright. Yay! And a new card. And a new quick slash. So now we can go to the merchant or the question mark. Sure. Vampires. Navigating an unlit street, you come across several hooded figures in the midst of some dark ritual. As you approach, they turn to you in eerie unison. The tallest among them bears fanged teeth and extends a long, pale hand towards you. Join us, sister, and feel the warmth of the Spire. If I lost 26 hit points, I would die. You step back and raise your weapon in defiance. The tall figure sighs. Very well. The entire group of hooded figures morph into a thick black fog that flows away from you. You are alone once more. Yeah, I'd have tried it. Because I'm crazy like that. But if it also takes away your current hit points, that would not have gone well. Alright, let's see. to do. We're not being attacked. Can poison stomp? Nope, we can't poison him if we're blocked. Figures. So we will just stab this one a couple of times, I guess. Oh, we can't. I don't want to use that one. Fine. Discard that. Oh, I still had an energy too. And we're dazed. And we're being attacked for 19. Ouch. Dash at the guy with no armor, although eventually we're going to have to deal with that. Oh, we don't have enough energy for that. Quick slash it is. So we're going to take 9. Ouch. Well, that's one fewer of them to deal with. And he's going to hit us for 20. Well, I only got 1 defense, and it's only going to give me 3, which isn't great. Oof. Well, that's the end of that. Not quite the top. Alright. And we didn't quite make it to the end of the XP bar. But we did unlock a new character. Alright, so that's going to do it for this episode of Slay the Spire. I hope you've enjoyed this video, and I will see you next time.